So if it's true that, Jesus Christ saying that we should not perish, but have everlasting life, then, I mean, obviously we got a lot of people that are perishing and they're seeming to enjoy it, So great. I should live forever. And it doesn't say that you're going to die and go to some kind of reincarnated heaven in the sky somewhere. No. So, just got a call. That's why I had to start this video over again. I'm having fun out here. Got a good opportunity. It's really cold too. Maybe that's what's keeping the bugs out. When I look to the sides like this, if you're wondering like what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, if anything, like what the hell this blind guy think he's looking at, I can see shapes pretty good. Very good actually. So I wonder if somebody's walking toward me and I don't want to get in my video kind of thing, I'll show you the studio sometime. We'll call it Studio P. Patio. Studio A we'll call Atlantic Ocean. C would be Caribbean. Or no, you gotta, Studio V would be a VA case. Studio C could be we could be more specific too. Yeah, that's true. Culebra. Studio IV. Ooh, that's a good one. Instead of using IV, I had an IV, IV Isla Verde. Playa de Isla Verde. So, if we're gonna, I gotta do this right. I know if there's some kind of God working through me, Christ, we're just going as being as candid as possible here, Then, and by the way, I noticed my voice was going down quite a bit a few hours ago. We're getting better right now. So we should be able to, this needs to be the time right now. Like, I gotta listen to my body for it to keep living. And living and living and living and living. There's nothing but life, and life abundantly. We already died. It's put on demand only once to die. And you've already been judged in the body of Jesus. So yeah, Hebrews 9:25 or 9:27. 10:25 is something else I was thinking of too. So I still have this on, by the way. I do have scissors now. I gave in, put down the $1.25, and got some scissors. It's not asking too much, man, but then sometimes I guess maybe in the past I would lose scissors or whatever, that's why I probably didn't get them or something, or pens. Why don't I have more pens? Blah, 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 blah. If you're wondering what's that building over there, it's just like a bunch of bathrooms. Well, 2 man and woman. So, I can make a point that there's people out there who are into proving themselves right. I'm not into proving myself right. I don't want to get to the bottom of things. I'm interested in the truth, I'm not sure if we're hearing people at the golf course, it's my eyesight, or if we're hearing people on the condo association property. So, I had some good discussions with the doctors, one neurologist. The biggest thing is people are really impressed. Like, they want to know what I'm doing, what disease-modifying treatment I'm on. I'm almost 30 years into this. Well, about 30 years into this MS thing. Diagnosed in 97, probably had symptoms in 93. I had surgery on my right toe in 97 because it was broken since 7th grade. So it was a big wake up call. I was able to get in and get some roids. They've shown great success. I got a study that one of the pharmacists actually gave me. She found about how it works in MS and these kind of issues with regard to specific. The only issue I have right now. That's it. The rest of the body's fine. All the limbs are fine, and the speech seems to be coming back, as well as like nausea feeling or migraines. Now the thing is though, okay, great, if we got lesions, they can come out, but be having the body not having the heavy digestion, that's supposed to cause the body to be allegedly regenerate easier, because it's not focusing on digestion. So I only ate a little bit, yes, like maybe 2 little things, a few grapes, a few potato chips, and a few a little Elevate 1 gram of sugar thing at the Aldi, not at the Aldi, but from the Aldi. So just so you know, like, great. Now it's still leading to the issue of what caused these lesions to stay around if they're popping up somehow. I'll get to that in a second, but there's some things I did change recently. I went back into white refined sugar, talked about that in my other video, and then of course I did have quite a few chips that Tuesday and Wednesday, and then this wheat I picked it up on Tuesday and finished it off on Wednesday. Not just wheat, but bread. White bread. That's the worst. I mean, wheat, just bread in general is like turned into a formaldehyde when it gets into your body. It's really bad according to the studies, but for some reason I'd get these little 12-inch subs at the Publix, and my body felt great with it. So I'm going with the body the way it feels. I don't know what happened there. I can't. This is like, within the last week and a half. But I did this specific bread, and that's it. So it's possible that did something to me to not let regeneration continue the way it's supposed to. And then what's causing these lesions, these flare lesions? I'm not sure the difference. I'm wondering if it's something in the water. I know it sounds like conspiracy kind of thing, but it could also be just heavy metals in foods. Who knows? All the scientists are saying more and more that it's looking like MS is being caused by what we call MS, which is scar tissue in the brain. Could be getting caused by environmental factors. Detergent. I did do something. Let's see here. I did the laundry Tuesday. No, Wednesday, I think. And then the next morning I woke up, first time, both the comforter and the sheets all cleaned. Wonder if it's possible that would have caused some. Who knows? There's a guy, and look it up, in Massachusetts. Dude died just because he smelled some kind of cleaner that they put down in a restaurant. This is about a year ago. No more than 2 years ago. Weird, right? It might have been the BW3, I don't know. I don't remember all that much. But I saw an article, it was a big deal. Man, can you believe that? Because he was just inhaling all... It's gas is what it is, man. Nerve gas. This pepper spray. That's a biological weapon of mass destruction. Or is it a chemical? I don't know. Chemical or biological weapon of mass destruction. So these are coming through from somewhere. I don't know where it is at this point, but at this point I don't even care anymore. I just gotta find a way to myself be happy. I talked in depth with these doctors. We had great conversations. They can't really say much. The fact that, okay, he's doing so good, what are you gonna do? They're all wondering, well, what the hell is his wheelchair? 80% of people with multiple sclerosis are inactive. And of course, my family and mothers and my children can say I don't have it. I was misdiagnosed, because everybody's always misdiagnosed with multiple sclerosis. don't think it's fair to say that there's ever in the history of this world been a misdiagnosis of multiple sclerosis. You can have other things in addition to MS, like I have other neurological diseases. And I've talked about potential of having CADASIL also. I can rule that out by paying a few $1,000s for a genetic test. But why do I gotta keep paying for all these things? Or whomever, let's say they give me a big discount and whatever. I mean, it's just like, why? Anyway. So, as I continue to examine myself, taking inventory, it's a big NA thing. I like that they put that in their 12 steps. Not that I support maybe 90% of what they do, but what they believe in. Some people it's working, getting off the drugs is nice, but yeah, I like to take it. I've been, evaluate myself. I should do that anyway, even when you're making all your shots. 3-point land and free throws. But I guess I gotta continue to do this, but just be happy, not just for myself and my children. And then, of course, I'm looking around at the patio door, the reflection. Just all creation, all creation. I needed this. I can play this game of, find the good in things, be positive, everything's working together for good. And then, of course, I'm doing this a lot with the forehead, just so you can see it's not Bell's palsy. My great uncle, I love him very much. Keith, he has Bell's palsy. I don't know if I've been close enough to his face to see the difference in the wrinkles. So we look at it as a good thing, I remember being in the hospital 2015. I wrote to my pastor. I don't do pastors really, and obviously anymore at all, but I didn't really did it. But so somebody was close to me. Good time for a person to be close to me. This thing is working together for my good. We're supposed to rejoice. My first book, Power in Your Weakness. So God's working through you in this situation. We're in restoration. Everything's restoration. We gotta accept it at that. What if, So, there was times, and I'm not kidding you, I was like, oh my God, this is severe. This whole face thing. Can't believe this. What have I done wrong? Was it the pretzels? Was it the potato chips? Because they got a lot of oil in it, which is heavy saturated fats, so it's very damaging for the body. And then, of course, the bread, white bread, and what could it have been, Liquids, usually you're okay, except for doing alcohol. That's out of my diet for years. But as I'm thinking about all this stuff, it's like, again, God, what am I living for? I know that there's people that just don't like me and very offended by me, and you should be, because I don't support what they call abortion. I don't go along with this white supremacy USA. USA is an acronym for white supremacy. We've got laws that are supposed to protect persons with disabilities, but they're used against the people, So it's just the whole government's a complete and total mess. We have the highest, I gotta say this in every video, highest crime in every category imaginable. This is really cool. It's raining right now. And we have the most STDs. Look around, just remember this. 3 out of 4 people where you're around, they currently or previously had an STD. 21% currently have an STD, like WTF. They all brag about their protection condom things. Now they ain't working, y'all. We got the leading world in drug overdoses, most COVID stuff, monkeypox, all that good fun stuff. Highest debt, of course, they call him President Biden. Well, it was Obama, now it's President Trump, and now it's President Biden. Biden. Yeah, same thing. Is now in Saudi Arabia. What are the odds? Look at this. Saudi Arabia has the greatest economy right now in the country, in the world. They have the lowest debt in the world, and We have the highest debt of over $30 trillion. We had the highest credit rating, and we're the biggest creditor in 1950. Now we're the biggest debtor in the world. The USA. These 50 nations in the United States of America and its territories, you know. The Guam and the Samoa and Puerto Rico, USVI and Micronesia. There's other little spots too out there, little spots. So I made sure I got that in there, good plug for that. I guess this would be a 3-part video. This is really big. Maybe it's just, you know, big. I mean, 2020. I thought I had it going with no more lesions, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the difference between these flare lesions and lesion, whatever, you know. So, God have mercy. It'd be so cool if I can get this, the left side of my face back. Mostly fasting today. We'll see. I mean, light. Fasting is usually, it's our voice says the end all cure all. But again, it's like, I can't be going on what I'm saying. Just gotta go on what works, you know? And then, you know, the statistics show pretty good results for the steroids, so that's why I'm doing it. Doing 500 milligrams today and another 500 tomorrow. Oral. It's better than being in the hospital anyway, right? I mean, you know, having a IV in, which is a piece of plastic in your vein, and of course blood pressure going off every 20 minutes, and the thing on your finger that they want you to have all the time, and just laying in bed. Whew. But anyway, it's a good time to at least, you know, maybe God's giving me a heads up. Ooh, do not eat those, man. I don't know what it was. We'll find out. So today's this, you know, 16th, and we got this as an opportunity to really, yeah, I guess give confirmation on things, maybe, you know. That's where I am with these, and I really love these neurologists and doctors I've been, you know, having in my life. We're looking at things. I gotta be as open as possible, like. And I've done the Tecfidera, I've done the Copaxone free. Low income, baby. Making low income great again. Hey, I'm making food banks great again. What's up? That's unpopular. I started, you know, did the Avonex in the 1990s, and of course I did the beta interferons, little shots in my stomach. Just had heavy side effects. And the eyesight, just so you know, we're at 18 minutes. I can read that. What's up? Right eye has continued to heavily improve. All during this time too. Eyesight across the board. So we're having fun out here in the rain. It's cold, y'all. Probably down into the lower 80s, maybe even the upper 70s.